Hi, this is Brad Smith, and today we're looking at how to locate niches on the internet using the Google SK tool. My name is Brad Smith and I'm from Surefire Web, and you can find out a lot more useful information about building your website if you go to my website surefireweb.com. Firstly, let's bring up the Google SK tool, and if you come up in my browser here you can see google.com/sktool. So just type that in and you'll come to this search-based keyword tool screen. Now what this screen does is it allows you to search for high volume keywords which are searched in Google and help determine the competition that is for those keywords. Now this is brilliant because what you can do is, with a little bit of research, locate niches which have a high volume, which means traffic to your site if you want to build it around this niche keyword, but which have very little competition. Now the easiest way to get onto the Google front page is by having highly searched terms with low competition. And so this is exactly what we're going to look at in the search-based keyword tool today. Now as you open the screen up, you'll see this little introduction. However, if you scroll down, you'll see the top keywords across all categories. So let's just scroll to the bottom of the page and click this link. So after about 3 seconds it comes up, and here we can put up a word or a phrase in here, or check out a website and see how it ranks for a word or a phrase. Now what I'm going to do is teach you right now how to very quickly locate high volume keywords. And let's say for instance you might have an interest in beauty and personal care. By clicking that link, Google comes back with, and funnily enough, some inaccurate results, but they come back with some keywords which have a very high monthly search volume, and it's sorted in that particular order through here. Now this screen has a few different aspects to it, so let me just run through these very quickly. So for each keyword that they return, it's sorted from highest to last, and they've also got some information here on Google Insights, so you can understand whether it's just a one-off glitch in the system or whether there's some long-term profitability for this particular niche keyword. In this next column over here we've got the competition, that is how much competition there is for that particular keyword. And as you can see, if there's a lot of competition, it's going to make it very hard for you to rank on the first page of Google. In this fifth column we've got a suggested bid. Now the SK tool works with Google AdSense, and if you have an AdSense account you'll understand that that's how you can make money with advertising on your site. So to make any money in AdSense at all, you want to have a strong search volume for your topic, plus you're going to need to have some form of advertising that's going to bring you in a return. And as you can see through here, some of these pay very well, like $5.69 for laser hair removal. So let me just scroll back up, and let's just not tackle the ones at the top first. Let's just scroll down perhaps and find one that we may have some hope with. Okay, now colonoscopy, that's a fairly unusual term. It's a medical term. There's 66,000 searches for them, and the AdSense ads are paying about $1.31. Okay, so let's just open this up. If you right click on your mouse button, you should be able to open in a new tab. Okay, so let's just do that. And what that will do is it'll open up a Google screen, and here you can see for the search term colonoscopy that Wikipedia is right at the top of the list. Now I get really excited when I see these number of competing results up in the top right hand corner, and this means 1.9 million other competing sites for the word colonoscopy. This means that this term it's got a bit of competition, but compared to some other niches, that's probably fairly low. So as we get down deeper into the terms for colonoscopy and its little sub-niches, we should be able to locate some very nice paying or highly searched for terms. Okay, so we've got here colonoscopy comes up in Wikipedia and a few other sites here, and I've actually got some image results from Google Images. On the right hand side here there's only 2 searches for colonoscopy. However, if you're in the marketing niche and you are running ads, then Google will sometimes pick up some other ads and put them on your site. Now, when you see Wikipedia in the top 1, 2, 3, or even on the top 10 page results, you know that there's very little competition, because Wikipedia is a very broad dictionary or encyclopedia of the internet, and it's very general. So when I see Wikipedia come up, I'm thinking, wow, that's a term that I could potentially go for. But let's just niche this down a little bit. Let's copy that term, colonoscopy, and come back to our search-based keyword tool and put that phrase in here. And then find a keyword. Okay, so what we've got here, we've got the word colonoscopy, search for 66,000 times. And then under that we've got the sub-niche keyword, so virtual colonoscopy, colonoscopy prep, procedure, preparation. So all these words here are being searched for with very high volumes per month, and it's a high volume if you've got a sub-niche and it's over 500 searches per month. So if you go up in the niche and it's a very broad niche, whoops, sorry about that again, then over 2,000 a month would be acceptable. So let me just open these up again. So virtual colonoscopy, we'll open that in a new tab and see how many competing results there are. Okay, so just follow me here as I do this. So we'll have a series of windows open, which will be able to reveal to us just exactly what this niche is going to be for us. Okay, and that'll do for now. So as we go over, I think it was this one here, virtual colonoscopy. So that was our first niche search term. And I like this. Look at this, 204,000 results for virtual colonoscopy. Now that search term itself, as we know, was up, what was it, around 1,000 per month? Let's just have a look. 3,500 per month. And yet the competition is very, very low, so 204,000. So anything under the 500,000 mark in terms of competing results will almost guarantee you a front page on Google if you can set up your site correctly. So you can see here the virtual colonoscopy term has got very little competition. Let's move on. Let's just see if there's anything else here. Colonoscopy prep. Oh, even better. Look at this. 167,000. So colonoscopy prep would be a very good search term for getting onto page 1 in Google. Colonoscopy procedure. Okay, here we have colonoscopies up here in Wikipedia again, so that's good. So there's some videos and there's a few other things here. But that's just brilliant. 163,000. Are they all going to be like this? And anything under 500,000, of course, closer to 0 is better. That means that your search term is going to get you a closer ranking to the front. So things like colonoscopy preparation, it's well under 300,000. So that's a very less competitive market. Colonoscopy video. I don't know why they want to see what happens in a video, but it's a highly searched term, and obviously this being on Google. Is it Google? I think it is. You should be able to find something like this on Google and embed that into your site. So when they come to your site, they'll be able to see a video of your search term. Similarly, under 500,000, that shouldn't be too hard to rank in Google for on-page search engine optimization. Colonoscopy risks, you could write about that quite easily, or get ghostwriters to write about that. That's a very good term. And less competition here, but colonoscopy complications, so around 320,000 competing terms for these two words. Okay, colonoscopy diet. Once again, if you are able to find a diet for colonoscopy and put that onto your site, that should rank fairly well. Okay, so look, that's how it's done. You do need to find a search term that ranks well, and that has a very high number of monthly searches, because what you're aiming to do here is at the end of the day get a lot of traffic to your site and make sure that that traffic is able to be useful for you. So you can throw in advertising, you can put in affiliate offers, you can add in a number of things to your website to make it attractive for the search engines and convert that traffic into money. Okay, so that's about it for today. Remember that where you start off with, if you just leave both of these blank, is here, and you can niche this down into any of these niches and find just about any niche by following those few simple steps. Okay, so that's it from me today. Brad Smith signing out from Surefire Web. Over and out.